Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been about 4 months since the iPhone 15 was released. With it came one of the worst reviewed Apple-made products ever, the FineWoven case. Multiple outlets stated how poor the build quality and durability was, and I actually made a few videos on my experience with the FineWoven case. My initial impression and review of the case was positive. It was light, comfortable to hold, and durable enough for my regular everyday use. It's now 4 months later, and I want to give another update on the condition of this case. Was the build quality and durability as poor as people made it out to be? Let's find out. In my opinion, a great everyday phone case needs to satisfy a few criteria. 1, it needs to offer protection. 2, it needs to be thin and light. 3, it needs to be comfortable in the hand but also grippy enough so it doesn't accidentally slip out of the hand. And 4, it needs to be strong enough not to crack at the corners or discolor too fast. So first, let's talk about protection. How does my iPhone 15 Pro Max look after 4 months of being inside the FineWoven case? Absolutely flawless. But full disclaimer, I'm very careful with all my tech toys. However, I did have the occasional drops here and there on hard surfaces. Sometimes the phone would land on its front side, back side, or one of the corners. Despite this, there was no physical damage anywhere on the phone. Positive checkmark for protection. Now let's talk about the size of the case. The iPhone 15 Pro line has a new titanium design with reduced weight. Ideally, I like to use my devices naked, meaning no protective cases at all, so that I could get a feel for what the designers wanted us to experience, but accidents happen all the time. When looking for a case, I'm on the hunt for something that adds as minimal bulk as possible. This way I could get as close as I can to the experience the designers had in mind for us. Now the FineWoven cases are made from durable micro-twill, a type of fiber. Because of this, the case is very light and also very thin. Another positive checkmark. What about the feel of the case? Well, because of the type of fabric used, it has a nice soft suede-like feel on the back. It's honestly one of the nicest feeling materials I've ever had my hands on. The bumpers of the case have a more grippy feel. Not once has this phone case slipped out of my hands. Another positive checkmark. Finally, let's talk about durability and wear and tear. You'll see on the back that there are some scratch marks on the case. Also, you can see an imprint of where I've been using a MagSafe accessory. In this case, I've been using it with a Bulkiness MagSafe phone holder. Because of the fabric material, I expected to see some level of wear over time. However, what I didn't expect is how well the material has held up over 4 months. In terms of the bumper area and corner, there are 0 cracks visible. Another positive checkmark. So based on the 4 criteria I mentioned earlier, the FineWoven case has met them all and I'm extremely pleased with the purchase. Now even though you'll likely find bad press about this case online, I highly recommend you give it a try and see if it works for you. Until next time.